a common statement, a common saying by Christians to other Christians or to even non-believers who are going through a rough patch in their life, who are going through a rough time in their life, who, lost a parent, maybe, lost a kid. They're going through a rough time. They went through a rough relationship. They lost their job. They got evicted out of their house. Anything wrong that could be going on with them. And a lot of Christians tend to say, hey, don't cry. It's okay because, maybe they're in a better place now, or God wanted it that way, or, it's all part of God's plan and we shouldn't be ungrateful by crying and mourning, right? But this can be further from the truth. This couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, God acknowledges the sad reality that there is sadness in this world. God has not provided us with sadness, but this world is so filled with sin. This world has fallen so deep into sin that sadness is what surrounds us. Anger is what surrounds us. God has given us happiness. God has given us rejoice and excitement to be with God and to do his will and to glorify his name. But this world that we live in right now has fallen so deep into sin that is completely overshadowed with sadness, anger, resentment, killing, thievery, all of this, immorality. We have to acknowledge that sadness is all around us. And a human emotion of ours is to show sadness. Even Jesus himself wept. The God, Jesus Christ, wept when mourning the death of Lazarus. So we have to understand this. Sadness is a human emotion. It is okay to go through sadness. When something wrong happens to us, it is okay to cry. It is okay to weep. It is okay to grieve. It is okay to mourn, but not in a way that rejects God. We can mourn and understand, God, thank you for this moment. Thank you for this moment to be able to experience this, because this is something that I can grow on. This is something that I can get closer to you with. We should be looking at everything as an opportunity to get closer to God, and that is the reality of the situation. Sometimes we get so deep into sadness that we stray away from God, and we get angry at God for things that sometimes he limits his power to allow us to do. This world is so messed up. This world has fallen so deep into sin that death, everything surrounds us. And we have to acknowledge that that is what is going to go on until the second coming of Jesus Christ comes, when he comes and judges us for our sins and takes those who he deems worthy of heaven. And until then, there will keep being death. There will keep being punishment. There will be oppression of people who believe in Jesus. But we need to push through that, and we need to acknowledge that it's okay to be sad. It's okay to have these rough patches in our life, but use these times to reinforce our love for Jesus Christ and glorify his name. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day.